Okay, I hardly talk about one thing 3 times, but I'm quite interested in this case. This our sister, Chidinma, when they disqualified for South Africa. Because of the video I do this morning, when I say she's supposed to be disqualified, they don't even disqualify her. I'm going to come back to that. When I say she's supposed, South Africans are justified for their outrage against her. It can't be like say, I dey support people to be racial against my country. But I'm looking at it from a neutral ground. Now, first and foremost, let's explain what happened. Because again, one thing I want to show now about citizenship. I'm beginning to realize that many of us don't know what it means to be a citizen of a country. Now, let's start from the top. When they born Chidinma, her papa na Nigerian, her mama na from Mozambique. What the mother did, according to the findings of the Home Affairs, was to go and use another identity of another woman to register as Chidinma's mother. The identity she picked is the identity of the South African woman. So it can't be like saying a South African woman now born Chidinma. That was why she was registered as a citizen. Many Nigerians, they do them now. When they are born for England, they go use somebody from England to stand as the papa, so that money they go pay go cheap, and the pikin go get citizenship immediately. They do them now. Now, fast forward to when the competition don't happen. South Africans were initially angry that she's a Nigerian. One, they say the two names which they answer is not the South African name. They say she not understands South African tradition and any of South African dialect, so they cannot let her win their competition. That was the grievance of the South Africans, but she wasn't disqualified. As they go forward with the agitation, not too much, they're going to dig some findings. They're going to find out. Say she's not actually supposed to be a citizen because now thief another person mama identity, thief registers her mama. The organizers of the pageant can send message to the Ministry of Home Affairs. Say Ministry of Home Affairs will see what they talk here, help us find out. Ministry of Home Affairs now started investigation. They went to check documents. They went to the hospitals where she was born and found out that fraud happened. The person who they registered as her mother is not really her mother. But that, they are not blaming Chidinma for that because she was a baby as at 2001 when this thing happened. Now Chidinma used her hand, withdraw from the competition. Not that anybody disqualify her. Now she used her hand, withdraw from the competition. Now let's ask the questions. The fact that her citizenship is a fraud, is she supposed to be punished for it? Yes. She's not supposed to be a citizen of the country. Now, some people are saying the fact that she's born in South Africa makes her a citizen. Listen, now America now they do citizen by birth. Not be every country that go born you because they born you just be citizen. No. Now America and Canada now they do one. In England, they born you there does not mean you are a citizen. It's either your mother is from England or your father is from England. One of them must be from England, or you stay there for a while. Different countries have their laws. In South Africa, you are not a citizen just because you are born there. Let me show you this news.
Good morning, it's 8:48 on the South African morning. Now, children born in South Africa to foreign national parents do not automatically become citizens. That's the ruling of the Polokwane High Court. It dismissed an application by Zimbabwean parents who wanted their children issued with South African birth certificates. Now, for some clarity on exactly what works and what the intricacies of this are, we're joined by immigration expert Gary Eisenberg. Gary, a very good morning to you. Now, common belief and common perception from the layman is that if you are born in a country, you automatically become a citizen of that country by virtue of birth. Clearly, this is not the case.
It's certainly not the case in South Africa. Before the 1st of January 2013, if a person was born in South Africa of a single permanent resident parent, that person was born a South African citizen.
As if one of your parents is South African.
The 1st of January 2013, in order for a person born in South Africa immediately to be born a South African citizen, at least one parent must be a South African citizen.
In
fact, if a person is born anywhere in the world, South Africa, Kenya, Russia, United States, and one parent was a South African citizen at the time of that person's birth, that person would have been born a South African citizen. One parent was a citizen at the time of the birth and is not subject to a birth registration. In law, that person would be a South African citizen. Polokwane case that you have referenced dealt with a person born in South Africa, a minor child, born of a parent who was neither a South African citizen nor a permanent resident, and therefore the person was not born a South African citizen. Citizenship is a creature of statute, and if the statute does not enable the person to tick all the boxes for citizenship, or qualification for citizenship, the person is not a South African citizen or doesn't qualify for citizenship. And that's what happened here.
That's all. By virtue of this, you understand now that Chidinma is not a South African citizen. The passport she's carrying since we make a South African citizenship was given to her by fraud, by Ojo. As a matter of fact, the Ministry of Home Affairs is saying that they are going to open up investigation to apprehend anybody that was involved in that fraud case. So Nigerians, we need to get it. I'm not blaming Chidinma for it. I'm just trying to tell you, by virtue of the laws of South Africa, Chidinma is not yet a citizen. She was a citizen, but they just found out that it is fraud. That's one. Secondly, you can't say the reason why they start to drag her is not even about the citizenship. It's just because she's Nigerian. They don't just like her because he answer Nigerian name. Inside Nigeria, you don't like who they answer Nigerian name. As Chidinma did, so when I name Chidinma, no Igbo name. If they do Miss Lagos today, fellow Nigerians will tell Chidinma that she does not have the right to win Miss Lagos. But you want to go to somebody's country and win Miss full country. Let's be realistic here now. Your papa house, you don't fit sit down parlor. You can't go another man papa house. You can't say it's your fundamental human right to sit in the parlor. In your father's house, do you sit in parlor? In her country, in Nigeria, there are places she cannot. They don't agree. Constitutional is not a crime, but tribally. No, in that about roads when the papa na Lagosian. Just because the mama na Anambra State, they say not qualified to be governor. Now you go to that country, now they are cheating you. Are you not cheating yourself in your country? My message is simple. If you want people to treat you well, treat yourself well in your own country. You cannot demand what you don't give yourself. Inside this Nigeria, when we dey so, you are from Edo State, you write jam, you want to gain admission into ABU Zaria, you go know yourself. Aboki from Kaduna will get 200. Go get admission before you get 300 inside ABU Zaria. They will tell you it is catchment state inside our own country. Then you all go another person's country. Go to quote law for them. That is racism. Meanwhile, you are racist in your country. Baba Mo, they talk true now. Even I say true now, no they talk. Somebody, they use fraud to give somebody in residency. You want me to be in South Africa. Meanwhile, they complain about Tinubu here. Say, do one thing, do this, do that. If now someone leaves Tinubu too now, why they will not complaining? So for all of you coming to my DM and talking Jack, it's my opinion and everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, you disappoint me, Baba. I tell you, I appoint you before. Is there any way I've told you I want you to appoint me? If I don't disappoint, if you're not disappointed in me, I will be disappointed in you. Be disappointed though. When I not go there straight forward, I will do like this. When something favor and I will clap for her. When corruption favor you, you call it divine intervention of God. But when not favor you, you go say that corruption. You know, man will commit fraud, give her passport. I'm not blaming Chidinma. I'm just trying to tell you the truth is the truth. By all standards, she's not a citizen. The way that they call her citizen since is a fraud.